Stigma!
That shit sucks, huh?
Stigma, that was a great show, brother. It was awesome, man. Really was.
Yeah, take that shit, dude.
New York City from Horse Up Rocks, Joe Shooting here with the one and only Vinnie Stigma. What's up, brother?
How you doing? How you doing?
Another hometown show. I mean, by now, how many times have you guys played in New York?
Forget about it. A lot of shows. Unbelievable. I mean, it's my hometown, so I'm here, baby.
And when you guys started inscribing hardcore music, did you ever expect 25 years later, when you did Victim in Pen, you will be here alive, very healthy? You and Roger holding like very, very strong. You guys look awesome.
Well, you know what it is? We're neighborhood guys, you know? So, like, you know, we never let anything come between us, whether it's greed, money, religion, or like politics. So, you know, we're family guys, you know? And like I said, we're neighborhood guys, and you can't beat a neighborhood guy.
And that's what has been the New York philosophy always when it comes to hardcore music, which is a family as a union. Everybody ends up like, you know, loving each other because of that bond that we all have that many underestimate, I think.
We're brothers here. It's a brotherhood thing, you know. So we always talked about that. You know, we believe it's for real. You know what I mean? It ain't like a thing. You come, you go, and boom, that's it. You know. So we're one of the real good guys. You know, I'm really a nice guy. You know.
When somebody takes you out, you go and you write your music, and that's where Agnostic Front has gotten inspiration from all the bullshit that's been happening, and it's not getting any better.
Well, you know, as a matter of fact, speaking of which, we're going to write our next album in November for Nuclear Blast, coming up not like in 3 weeks from now. I'm going to lay down a new album in Florida. We're doing it. Freddie Madball's producing it. So, yeah, and then we got the Full Force in the spring. It's a big show. We're going to build a tour around that. And we'll be touring for the next couple of years on that album, the new album, plus the catalog that I got. You know what I mean? I got like 15 albums. You know, at least. You know, so.
You breathe this. This is who you are, and this is what you do.
And then not only that, on side things, you know, Roger's got the Car Club, the Rumblers. I got the New York Hardcore Tattoos. You know, like, so we always give back, you know, and, you know, I make movies, you know, like, you know, New York Bloods, and I'm making a new movie, you know, so we're always there, we're always involved, so.
And you just hit out like what I was gonna ask you next. It's funny because everybody helps each other. I think other music scenes, maybe they're like very like, you know, very competitive. Oh, your competition, we can't help each other out. But the hardcore scene has always been about coming together, and you know, it's grown so much.
Yeah, no, I don't understand that. You know, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because why be jealous of that band? Because if it ain't going to be that band, it's going to be the other band. You know what I mean? And they're probably even worse. They're probably bigger dicks, you know? So fuck it. Just go with it. Do your own thing.
And I think that's what made New York hardcore. And some people said it died after CBGB's, you know, was closed because of the change in Manhattan and New York City. But I think that only spread it even more to other places.
Yeah, well, CBGB's. You know, Burama, you know, we all love it, and that's where we come from, you know. I mean, this is my neighborhood. I just live right over here in Little Italy. I still live here. You know, I still have the same address as Victim in Pain. So if you buy the Victim in Pain record, you want to come visit me, have a cup of coffee, come on up. Bring the cannolis or the pastry, and I'm in.
So once you release a tour, obviously a lot of people want to see you guys with Madball because you guys are basically, you know, you guys yourself, Roger, saw this potential on Freddie. Of course, Freddie's part of the family as well, right. Of course.
Well, he was, you know, I started Madball with Freddie, you know, and of course Roger and everything like that. So, and now he's producing my record. You know, I even think he might produce my next Stigma album too. So, but that's after I got to do. I'm still writing music. Like my own, I can't believe it. Like boom, boom, boom. I got more music now than I had then. I finally learned how to write an album. That's why.
And Stigma, before we got out of here, what did you grow up listening to?
Well, Frank Sinatra. You know, of course. Well, you know, when I was early, you know, Enrico Caruso. I was a big fan. You know, I always wanted to be, you know, a tenor, but you know that was never going to happen. So, because I was weaned on unburnt virgin olive oil, and that's the way it goes.
And from the new breed of hardcore bands that you see out there, who are you see like, you know, that you could almost adopt and get on the tour out there? I know tonight we have some great bands, some examples.
Yeah, there's so many bands for me to mention. If you're talking Boston, Death Before Dishonor, you're talking Madball, New York, you know. There's a lot of bands, you know. I could go on forever, you know, and I hate to not forget one because, you know, I love them all. I'm a hardcore guy, you know, so... You know, even Shut Down and all the bands we toured with now, Mother of Mercy and, you know, Product of Waste, you know, good guys, you know, good kids, you know. So I get a kick out of them. You know, I take care of them. You know, I treat them right, and they know that.
Because you are the godfather of this, so people look up to you, and you've been always a really good role model, even when you made mistakes, and that's something in the Stigma record, because you started writing all your feelings out. That's very, very, very evident in the song like New York Block, for example.
Right,
you talk about,
right. I talk about real life. Hell's Kitchen, West Side, December 3rd, 1955. The day about me, the day I was born, you know, and always got to be a good role model. Yeah, I do my thing. You know, I'm not perfect, but always do the right thing because let me tell you something, it comes back to you. You know, it's you just do the right thing.
Yeah, karma. We are thinking something. Us and all of us in the New York hardcore community have always been about helping each other, being good to each other. You know, backing each other up, and that's why I think it's uplifting to be like just go any show, any night. Today was a perfect example. Santos Party House was a very good host for all of us to come together. Like a family, it's always a family reunion in New York City.
Yeah. Now after this, we're all going to go out to dinner, have a little Chinese food or something, you know. And, you know, and I always got your back. Remember that. Hardcore lives.
The wise words from the one and only Vinnie Stigma, Joe Shifter here for Horns Up Rocks. Thank you very much. And Nikki's out there, if you don't know Agnostic Front, if you don't know Stigma, if you don't know New York Hardcore Tattoo, Google that shit.
That's right.
This was called Your Mistake!